The Palm Beach Civic Association brings you Palm Beach TV, the island's only newscast. We're sponsored by the Fortin Foundation of Florida. Now the news.
Welcome to Palm Beach TV. I'm Sally Lewis. Making headlines. Dramatic footage of the Royal Poinciana Playhouse as the renovation enters its next phase. The tide is turning for sea turtles in Palm Beach during the 2023 nesting season. We have the numbers. First, voting by mail has soared in popularity since the pandemic, but Florida law has changed, and you need to make a new vote by mail ballot request. And the Palm Beach County Supervisor of Elections tells us the sooner the better. Historically, about a quarter of Palm Beach County's registered voters chose to vote by mail. But in 2020, with the arrival of the pandemic, the percentage of vote-by-mail ballots doubled for the 2020 general election and continued to grow for the 2022 primary. And that's why a different type of campaign is underway to let voters know a new law requires vote-by-mail requests to be made more often.
If you want to vote by mail now, the couple things changed is one, you have to make your request after every general election cycle, where a request used to be good for 2 general election cycles.
And in addition to making the request every 2 years, you won't be able to renew your request as easily.
There used to be an ability we had on the vote by mail envelope that you returned. There was a little checkbox. And all you had to do is check the box and say, I want to continue voting by mail. While you're checking that box, that let us know that we needed to re-register for you. Well, that's no longer allowed under the new laws.
Link says 400,000 voted by mail in 2020, and as of now, only a quarter or 100,000 have made the request. That's why they want to get the word out.
We just want to do everything we can to get the whole process, make sure we have your right signature, make sure we have your correct address, make sure you're registered. We don't want to wait to the last minute to do that.
Vote-by-mail return postage is prepaid, so there's no cost to send in a ballot. To vote by mail, make the request online at votepalmbeach.gov, or you can call the elections office and they will walk you through the process. The presidential preference primary will be held March 23, 2024, and the presidential election on November 5, 2024. Driving by the Royal Poinciana Playhouse, you can't help but notice the next phase of the renovation process is underway with the demolition of the inside and some exterior walls of the landmarked building. Alexandra Clark, Senior Vice President of Asset Strategy and Development for the project's developer, tells Palm Beach TV, as we mentioned at a November landmarks hearing, the exterior demolition consists of select walls where demo was necessary to accommodate extensive structural work that we are putting in place to support the future building. Clark says construction is on schedule for an opening in 2024. The new playhouse will include a cultural arts center, a new restaurant, and retail spaces. Preliminary numbers from Palm Beach's Sea Turtle Monitor are very promising. A little more than halfway through sea turtle nesting season shows the number of turtle nests is almost 30% higher this year than last. As of July 16th, a total of 8,423 nests had been found on the island, with almost 8,000 loggerhead nests, almost 400 green nests, and 133 leatherback nests, compared to just over 6,500 nests in 2022. Christine Peretta of DB Ecological Services tells Palm Beach TV the data is quite exciting. The town of Palm Beach requires all oceanfront property owners to make sure lights are not visible from the beach between March 1st through October 31st. Artificial lighting can cause sea turtle hatchlings to become disoriented and veer off course from their destination, the Atlantic Ocean. And that wraps up Palm Beach TV. Stay up to date with all the island's news 24/7 through social media and through our website. Until next time, thank you for watching.
Palm Beach TV is a production of the Palm Beach Civic Association. We thank our sponsor, the Fortin Foundation of Florida, and encourage you to let us know how we can provide news coverage that best serves our members and residents.